Hello everyone and welcome back to another Magical Moon video. It is a beautiful day here in France and we have got things to be getting on with the tavern, Captain Jack Sparrow's tavern. Rupert, day off school, so he can help us, and we've got some packages that we had delivered for decorating the tavern, so let's see what we got. So we have, apart from the bird on the deck, it should be the parrot on my shoulder, we have a ship's wheel, we've got some beautiful little swords which we're going to decorate, we have the treasure map, we have the Jolly Roger skull and crossbones, and we also have this piece of wood which we're going to transform into the tavern sign. So let's get on and make the magic happen.
Very nice.
I need to get oh, this looks really
Is it? Need some help?
there's two of them. Two of them.
Oh yeah, this thing.
Now do you want to do the other side?
Yep. Oh.
So I thought we'd take this opportunity to come down and reintroduce you to the beautiful Nanny. As you know, Melissa's here, aka Paul, and she's got a very soft spot for Nanny, and Nanny's just become one of those beautiful, beautiful horses, and she's blossomed in this environment. And after losing Petra, she's really found her feet, and her colour's changed into that deep, rich red. Oh, we've got a few free rangers coming down, so yeah, it's all been good. It's a feel-good factor. It's that bit, it's that transformation which we look to, and as you've seen in Grace and Charlotte and all the other horses, it's what we thrive on, and it's just lovely to see them and to get that personality back and that sparkle in their eye. And she truly is a very, very special horse. So thank you again to everyone that helped and supported in that journey, that moment, and as we've always said, I'm sure there'll be others, but it's just lovely to see how she is, because she's yeah, she's always got a smile on her face. And I'm going to take you up in a bit, and I just wanted to touch perch on Petra's promise, and I know Melissa very kindly set it up in a time which was very difficult, and we want to make that as a little nest egg and protect that, and we want you guys to be able to see the very best direction of those funds. And what we don't want to do is lose it all in the groundworks, because we do have personally some groundworks which I'm going to take up and show you that we need to attend to first. So when we do a stable or the hospital wing or whatever we're going to do, that it's the very best we can do, and we're kind of out of the mud. And at this time of year there's not a lot to be doing apart from having fun with these guys, looking after them, and then planning what we're going to do when the spring comes. So I'll take you up and show you what's what. So the tavern is making wonderful progress. We've done a little bit more decorating and we've had some more ideas. We've got some other stuff which are going to add to it, and I think it's going to look really, really lovely. But in the meantime, just wanted to catch up on Petra's promise, because you guys have been so generous. We've just been, as we always say, overwhelmed, humbled by the kindness, the generosity from all levels and from all over the world. And part of that promise is that something which Melissa, aka Paul, or Paulissa, set up was that she started off when we were in those last few days of Petra's life, when it was all very stressful. She very kindly set up a GoFundMe, and that reached its target very quickly. I mean, more quickly than we could have possibly have imagined. And since the dust has settled from losing Petra and just getting back to some sort of normality, we really want to do something which is going to mark that significant time, and as much as she affected all your lives, she affected ours, and we really want to do something very special with it. But what we thought we were going to do is leave it as a trust on the side, so more of a Petra's trust, Petra's promise that we can add to as we go. So that will just be a continuation, that will be there in the background. What we didn't want to do, and especially at this time of year, and I'll get into that in a minute, but at this time of year we didn't want to not do the most that we could do with the money. We want it to go as far as we possibly can, and for you guys to see the improvement that kindness and that generosity has made. So just having that pot that's always along the side, which is always growing, hopefully gathering, and if we can do stuff personally we'll put into it just to help move it along. But more importantly, and going back to the time of year, I'm standing in what is out the front of the house. I'm by Jack's Tavern, which is high up. I'm lower down, and I have a mop here as a prop, and as you can see, it's very wet. We do have a big hill that comes down, and it actually borders the back of the property, and we put in a drainage channel, but it needs a proper land drain all the way around. And what that means is it's going to dry out the area from the side of the Legends barn all the way to the front and then across. So we've actually got, in old-fashioned terms, a moat system. So we'll have it moated, but it'll actually be in the ground. It's a porous drain, so it will flow all the time, and all year round we have these natural springs that come down from the hill behind me, and so it's always been a problem here, and we just need to get on with sorting that out. But we don't want to do it now as the weather's closing in, so we're going to look to next year in the spring, making a plan and hopefully raising as much as we can to put aside to then put that money to really good use. So the plan is to get this land drain in, or the moated system, so it's permanent, and then we can look at what we do and how we direct it. And we've got a few options, and that stuff we can share with you as we go and as things develop. And who knows, next year with the broadcasting on Channel 4, I think we're going to see a massive improvement, and we look forward to being able to share as much of that journey with you as possible. But it's been fantastic, and just to have your support and obviously the involvement with another type of media, so TV as it is now, it's just going to be, I say, a completely different dynamic than what we're used to. So I'll explain a little bit more in future videos of what we're doing, and we'll show you a little bit more of what we're going to do, but what we need to do really to be the most efficient way of directing the funds. So lots to be getting on with. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support, and stay magical.